my name is Lindy Sherries and I used to be a Sangoma. In this channel, I talk about everything, guys. Abokorobela, the secrets that we were taught not to share with you guys, how we used to trick you guys, the spirits, how everything works when you go to a Sangoma for consultation, Yamatambo. So whether you believe in God or don't believe in God, please check out this channel so we can talk about it. If you believe in God, let's share the gospel. If you don't believe in God, you can check out the channel too. I want to hear your opinion, and I want people to actually share their opinion, not insulting me without saying why. Thank you, and I'll see you on my channel.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Uncle Solomon. Good to have you here today. I hope you're doing very well. How are you? How was I think for people who are in South Africa, I'm going to say, how was the public holiday? Yesterday was a public holiday, the 24th of September, which happens to be my first son's birthday. He turned 11. So happy birthday to him, and happy birthday to all of you guys who have been watching, who are celebrating your birthday in this month of September. Great to have you from Uganda, Alex, Kiaga. Awesome to have you also, Boyd, and so many people who are out there watching. I've been traveling the last couple of weeks. You know, I was in Nigeria, came back to South Africa, went up to Rwanda, then came back to South Africa, went up to Nigeria again. So it's been quite a lot of travels. I wasn't able to make more videos, but there's a lot to talk about. And I'm going to start with just talking about a very sad story of an apostle whose wife left him for a boyfriend who was a keyboardist in the church. He employed this keyboardist, trusted him, and he trusted him to really not just provide excellent music with his skills, but somebody who he could mentor and support. But then he ended up with his wife. What happened? I've actually discussed this before. If you remember very well, some of you guys who are very familiar with the story, I've discussed this before, and it is sad, right? This is Apostle Roland and his wife, Tuli. He's the pastor and the lead of Evidence of Christ Ministries in Centurion here in Pretoria, Johannesburg, right? And this is the keyboardist. This is the guy. You can see him. You can see his trousers. You just know that this one's, can we trust this one? He's the one who got into a relationship. Now, I'm not going to just throw the stones at the keyboardist, but also we have to investigate, the wife. She's a mother of 3 kids, and they've been married for over 10 years. And all of a sudden, she would disappear. She started smoking and drinking. Matter of fact, let me show you a couple of videos from, this is her here.
I'm telling him not to smoke Igbo. My daughter used to come to this room, but he's still smoking the weed here. See the way it appears on his nose. See the way it appears on nose. Put nose for inside everything. What kind of life is this?
So that's her. That's him. In the house, she was smoking weed, and he made a video out of it. So I think she was just living her life. Pastor's wife, right?
See.
This is her again.
See. Smoking in my room.
This is the house. She disappears, and then you don't get to see her at all for weeks. Leave the children. Now he is responsible for the children. And he's been kind enough to wait for her, not really initiating any sort of, problems that could escalate, but looking at what is she going through? What is the state of mind she has at that moment? Now, the big problem now is she went into a relationship with these keyboardists and they left. They've been away for like a year or over a year. And guess what? They were recently arrested. Matter of fact, I have the case number. And I'm going to do this first part video. I'm going to do a second part video where I'm going to show you the case number, where hopefully we can talk to the investigating officer from the police. Because now they're actually in hiding. I heard they're in hiding in Cosmo City. So if with the police or whoever, if you're searching for them, because they're on the run right now, they're somewhere around Cosmo City, they said. Now, they were arrested because they created a company, which is like a company that recruits people, offer people's jobs. Now they convince you, they will call you to tell you they can offer you a job. The job is yours. They give you a form to fill with your details. But then they also ask you to pay a certain amount of money. And they did that to so many people, which is totally fraud. They did that to so many people, collected so much money from so many people, no jobs, no money. That's what Pastor Tuli, or should we say ex-Pastor Tuli, has been involved in. And they were arrested by the police.
No, you're also going to go out. No, you don't have to stay here. You're also coming out. For you to be safe, also please come out. Those people will never sleep here. Please come out. You guys, take them both. Because I'm not going to have a feast here. People damage. Yeah, take them both.
Yeah, both of them has to go. Because the guy wants to kill this guy for protecting her.
How many hours?
So, they were arrested by the police. As you can see, she's the one in black, and then the guy who's behind her. People were up in arms. We paid you. You promised us jobs. So it seems like they become professional fraudsters. From a pastor's wife, from a church keyboardist to a professional fraudster. Now people are up in arms and they could lynch them. They could, mob justice is just not good. And now they're the police. You could hear what the police is saying.
No, you're also going to go out. No, you don't have to stay here. You're also coming out. For you to be safe, also please come out. Those people will never sleep here. Please come out. You guys, take them both. Because I'm not going to have a feast here. People damage. Yeah, take them both.
Yeah, both of them has to go. Because the guy wants to kill this guy for protecting her. Because you're protecting her. You're son of a bitch, you. You are the one who fucking made her do the shit, you fucking idiot.
People who are very, excuse the language, from people who are very angry, ups in arms, right? There is another one of people outside basically protesting. Political parties, even the EFF was involved in these protests, just to show you how unhappy and the kind of damage and how much money these guys have collected into their bank account. You pay into their bank, they keep collecting, no jobs.
Lady, come through my light and you show.
It seems as if you understand what you don't understand what they're doing.
I understand. So what's happening here is the lady is from King's Path International. It's an organization in the UK, right? So she's been sending out communication that she represents the organization. I've emailed the organization, and that's the letter that they sent from the CEO and the chairperson of the organization. They are not in South Africa. They don't have this organization. They are using the organization number from King's Trust International, which is fraudulent, which is stated in the letter that they sent to us. I'm dealing with their legal team, who is also opening a case against you guys for using their organization unlawfully. You've been taking 65 rent from our poor community every Sunday. So we need proof of your documentation.
I'm sorry guys, I've been employed. I'm gonna give you my
So verify. If you cannot verify, then we are going to open a case against you. because this is economic development from our community. He doesn't know about it. The international company does not know about it. So we need proof. If you don't have proof, we open the case.
Thank you.
That's for now, my sister.
Cheers.
You know what it is? You know what it is?
I know what is the memo from.
So that was a strategy they used. They used a business based in the UK called King's Trust, and they actually now took all of those information, and they were using it fraudulently. Let me actually read for you what these guys did, right? Here I have all the evidences. All the evidences here. I got them. Let me actually go this way. Right? So they've got, so they created their own company called a Great Media Investments. You know, so they have their account number there, Great Media Investments. So they will give you a form like this to fill. You know, say, I, the undersigned, thereby confirm and acknowledge that the payment of, so you pay them, being made to a grade investment is solely and exclusively for the purpose of ID photo and printout and not refundable. So it's not refundable. This transaction relates only to the rendering of above mentioned service and does not extend to any other product services, right? So they use this King's Trust, you know, logo, and it said approved candidates are required to take a recent selfie and submit the data capturing purposes. So they knew what they were doing. They knew what they're doing totally, you know. And yeah, so they will help people get like child, you know, also like how much is the child's welfare grant, you know, for 320 and a whole lot of stuff. And then they even created a presentation, you know, King's Trust, claiming that they're working in conjunction with the King's Trust in the UK, which is totally fraudulent. Guys, I'm bringing this to your attention because this woman and man are on rampage. They've been creating havoc, taking money, especially from people who actually do not have enough. You can see the kind of community where they operate. People who are looking for, who just survive from hand to mouth. So it's important for us to spread the word and to expose these people. This wife who left her 3 children with her husband just to go on rampage, with a boyfriend, doing all sort of criminalities. It's obvious, you know, this woman needs help. You can't just leave your husband, your church, and your home, and your 3 kids, and just abscond with a man. Not good enough. But trust me, I'll be bringing you all the updates. I have a copy of the what do you call it? I have a copy of the police, the case number. Also, it's a case number. It was open on the 8th of September at Raby Ridge Police Station. Suspect was arrested and charged, and the first appearance in court will be on the 8th. Actually, they were arrested before then. That the first appearance was it's supposed to be on the 8th. Now they got bailed maybe, and then they ran away. Keep your eyes open, guys. Thank you so much. God bless you.